Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Magic. For the Spurs, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Magic, Spurs, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And the starting lineup for the Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And when people talk about the future of this league, Stan, both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Wembanyama. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Carter. Pass to Banchero from behind the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. And here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Carter.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. First one falls for him. How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here's Vassell, following the bucket by the Magic. The shot's good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Paul against Suggs. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Nails it from 3. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that one's good. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Vassell passes to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The layup off target. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Going inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Pass to Sohan. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Paul. Back to Vassell. Spurs need to get one up here. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Drills it from deep. He has 7.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Here's Suggs. 50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Carter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Paul. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Paul against Suggs. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando trailing here. Wagner inside. Johnson on him. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Paul. To the wing, right side. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Spurs up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Zach Collins out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Jones, a pass to Barnes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Barnes has gotten his first bucket of the night. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Collins with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Barnes. Puts it up. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wagner. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Jones' his shot is good. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
And yep, it's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Magic trail by 3. Anthony outside. And another basket for Orlando.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Jones with the ball. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. Vassell outside. 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Orlando with the rebound. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Harris outside. Anthony outside. The Magic need to put one up here. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the half. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. The three from Suggs. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Barnes passes to Sohan. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope against Vassell. And Carter with the block. Now here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Paul. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Outside Paul. 4-3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Magic up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the center position, filling out the middle. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Magic now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor, but now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. And he lobs it up top. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Wagner. Good on the shot. And the Magic lead by 9.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Wagner outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Off with the layup. Here's Barnes. Back to Paul. Here's the 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Magic leading by 6. Wagner on the wing. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Paul. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Back to Banchero. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. And the Spurs with some changes. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Chris Paul. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Wagner on the wing. And a nice finish on the layup. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Barnes. Back to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama finds Jones. Wembanyama down low. He's checked by Carter. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 16 points now. Banchero outside. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
On the drive, Banchero can be pretty forceful, and he'll need that here in the league.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. For San Antonio, Collins comes in for Sohan. And it's Johnson in for Barnes. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Banchero.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Wagner against Johnson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Wembanyama against Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Branham passes to Wembanyama. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Orlando.
Harris is checked in for Orlando.
For the Magic. Number 14, Gary Harris.
Magic leading by 5. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner with a screen on Jones. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Anthony. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Now Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Vassell. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got 8 here in this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's Orlando earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. We've got Devin Vassell. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Orlando making their last shot. They double him with Isaac. A good look from Johnson. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. And the Magic lead by 14. Johnson a screen on Anthony. Jones drives in, kicks it out to Collins. Here's Branham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Branham's gotten his first basket of the night.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Anthony finds Banchero. Incoming, Banchero. Pass to Wagner. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Excellent D there from Collins. Vassell against Anthony. Outside Jones. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Johnson. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Magic leading by 9. Stolen by Vassell. Barnes with it. Wagner picks him up. Barnes goes in. Counted.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Pass to Banchero. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Off target at the rim. Suggs against Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Carter, a screen on Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Paul taking his time here. A minute 31 left in the 4th quarter here. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 5. Wagner on the wing. Back to Banchero. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Banchero with a screen on Barnes. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Vassell. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is. And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Ball against Suggs. Ball passes to Sohan. Second chance shot. Oh, he nails it!
That right there, a huge basket from Sohan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And Carroll finds Suggs. He buries it from 3. And the Magic lead by 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Paul against Suggs. Outside Barnes. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Back to Sohan. Launches a 3. Misses the shot. So the Magic win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
Make your hell gaming.